first plane I flew was a Cessna 172, and I was so short that I was sitting on my dad's lap, and basically I was just going up and down. That's all I did. Both my parents were pilots, just as a hobby. It was very a passion that they had, and they totally transmitted that to me from an early age. So I'm Capt Sarah Dallaire, Snowbird 2 with the Canadian Forces Snowbirds. I'm in the inner right wing position, and I'm from Lévis, Quebec. I think what happened with me when I was younger, I was so wanting to do everything. So I was in figure skating 5 times a week. I was in air cadets. We had that on the Wednesday and on the weekends. And plus going to school and just, you know, dirt biking at 14 years old that I started doing every day. It just got so busy that I think my interests were everywhere, and I was trying to get all the skills that I could get. Well, I love everything that require mental preparation and visualization. I totally love. That's what I get hooked on. In the Air Force, we call it chair flying. Before in the dirt bike, I didn't call it anything, but I just was doing it. My dad was really good at kind of teaching me, you know, to close my eyes, visualize all the jumps, all the turns. And I think it's exactly the same in an airplane. The more you can rehearse on the ground, the more you can fly, obviously. You get kind of ahead of the plane. I'm actually thrilled to go meet the public because what I haven't told you yet is when I was 12, I saw Maryse Carmichael, the first female snowbird pilot, and she literally put a little flame into my heart that I held on to it all my life. So when I was selected to be a snowbird pilot, she was there with me, and it was one of my greatest moments for sure as a pilot. And so now to get the chance to go meet other young women or even, you know, anybody that wants to follow their dream, I think one can make a difference for sure. You know, when you say you want to be a pilot and somebody says no, that could have ended there. For me to see Maryse Carmichael that year was very special in that she's a woman and wow, she can do it, so I want to do it. You know, it just made even more concrete goal for me. If I would have looked back 10 years or 15 years saying I was going to be a snowbird pilot, it's way too big of a goal. You need to break it down, and it just will happen if you keep it in mind. That was quite loud, eh?
Yes, sorry. Kind of creeped in there.
There you go.